how the whole stigma is affecting the use of this plant. So I think people really we need to educate ourselves as Indians. We need to look into our old textbooks, and all of these things are mentioned. How, but we don't like. So unfortunately, everything is written in either Tamil or Sanskrit, and these are languages that most people don't know. So it's really hard for them to get access to an untranslated version. And a lot is lost in translation, for sure. But when I really started reading original textbooks, I struggled and learned Sanskrit on my own. I learned Tamil. And when I started reading all these textbooks, that's when I realized how important is this plant. It's called the king of herbs. It's like, it's a really celebrated plant, you know. And as Indians, it's our heritage, our culture, and our right to have access to now, the medical benefits of this. So we really got to explore this, you know. So if, I don't know, I just want to say that if anybody wants to talk to me about the health and how CBD can help you, then please feel free, reach out, and I'll help you out if you want to know what it can do for you. Because I'm an advocate not only of CBD, but also of different kinds of mushrooms which grow. I'm not even talking about magic mushrooms. I'm talking about things like reishi and, you know, all of that. So there's a set of natural healing things that are available around us, and CBD is definitely one of them. And it's called the king of them. So it's on the top of the list for anybody who wants to improve your chronic health problem, whatever that may be. So it's a very important piece. Yeah.
Thank you, Ashwin. I think for me, Vinesh, you know, that your question of kind of, you know, what's inside of each of us right now on this call, you know, that kind of wants to come out. And I think behind the three of us, you know, individually, you know, are these stories of you know, coming from challenging places, right? And the you know, what maybe can be called sort of like our individual sort of epic journeys, epic sagas to kind of break through you know, challenges or, you know, life circumstances that were limiting us or holding us back or causing us suffering. I mean, again, Ashwin, I only, you know, have begun to hear your story, but as I was reading about you, it sounded like your upbringing, you know, had some ample challenges to it. And you know, and I mean, you know, my goodness, if there's one unifying factor, I think, for the entire human story, for all of the 7.5 billion, no, I think it's 7.5 these days, you know, on this planet floating in the middle of nothingness. It's this, you know, it comes distilled down from, you know, down to this individual journey of self, journey of life for each individual person. And for most of us, I really do think that we each have our story of suffering, whatever it may look like, you know, whatever it may look like. And every one of those stories of individual suffering or challenge, or people out there saying, gosh, there's something else. Maybe it's just as simple as that. You know, there's levels of suffering where people are being just battered to the ground and it's just agony. I think the more common layer of suffering may just be this nagging question inside so many people's head of, what is my life really supposed to be? You know, like there's something else. This sense of, I'm not there yet. You know, like what am I missing? You know, like the sense of incompleteness maybe. I don't know how to describe it, but I think many people feel this, that like there's something else that I need to see or experience or to evolve into or whatever it is. And to not be in this space of feeling whole or fully alive or fully vibrant or fully connected, that in and of itself is this very poignant type of suffering that I think most people exist in every day. And, you know, whether it's through meditation or yoga, or just deep kind of self-analysis, you know, along with the aid of these plants, these plant medicines. I feel like there is so much support that these plant medicines can provide for people who are on that journey of saying, dang, you know, there's another level of life, there's another opening of life, that's out there that I'm looking for. So that's what I really encourage, is for as many people as possible to listen to that voice back there that's saying to them there's something else in life. And I want to say to them, go for it. Just, yes, go for it. Life is short. The moment, you know, this is a little blip in time of your life, and do not leave anything untouched. Go for it, you know, and dive into that journey, dive into that work to explore what else beingness may hold for you.